Guys, James here today and welcome back to The Sims 4 room builds. Today I thought we'd build a server room because I built one of these. It was a suggestion in one of my recent live streams and it was actually a lot of fun to build because it's just something different and it's kind of weird and a little bit wacky. I'm not quite sure how big I want to do this yet because the larger this is, the longer it's going to take me just because there's a lot of little details you need to do. And if you don't know what a server room is, it's basically a room with a whole bunch of computers in it. So let's just get the gameplay cheat on so I can get this fridge here, because the way I did it was you use a bunch of fridges. You use these as the server racks, and then you put everything, like all the servers, into it. You'll see what I mean. But I'm just going to put a few of these in so you can get an idea, and then we'll crack on with it. I'm going to get some lighting. You know what, actually? We should at least have them away from the wall, because I think I want to do them like this. So they'll actually join up like that. So we're going to have a couple of rows of these things. Now, you may see them glitching on top, but oh, don't wait. I have a solution for that. Let's go lighting. Let's get some server room lighting in here. Now, I guess this is the one we wanted. This is actually the perfect light for a server room. Hell yeah. I want it to be maybe black. Just black, yeah. So we'll just go like this. This is going to come down like that. So it's going to be... That's a weird spacing I've done. Let me just go like that. Yeah. So it'll be a gap of one tile. And then the next... See, these are actually... The way that these rows are going to be built, they're not on an even grid. Because then the next set of fridges, also known as server racks, because that's how I'm going to do it, is going to be, going to be there. Hang on. So we're setting up the rows. We're building a data center, because why not? It's a little bit of fun. That'll go there. That's right, I guess, isn't it? Yeah, because there's a tile between each of them. I just need this to be a little bit bigger. The problem is that this is going to be too big on that side. How many rows do I need to do to get it back to an even tile? That's the real question. All right, if we go like this, and then one more. Oh, there you go. So that'll be a perfect square. So we need to do it like this. This is how big the room is going to be. And I'm most definitely going to have to time-lapse some of this, because you'll see how tedious it is once we get into it, but I think it's going to look pretty damn awesome. So let's get all the fridges in first. Oh, sorry, servers. These are just the server racks. They're fairly expensive, but, you know, that's as servers should be. I think this is actually not a bad way to build it, because you actually get the value of this room quite high by using fridges. So I think this is not a bad way to do it. I guess the only downside about using fridges is I don't know if Sims will autonomously try and use these fridges in a build. But all I know is that this is going to look awesome, and I'm pretty excited for the final product, because I did a really, really small one in the live stream, just because it does take so long. So we're going to try and go ahead and do one that's a little bit bigger and a little bit more intense. Now, once I finish this row here, you'll probably get a better idea of what we're going for here. So we got these rows of what look to be servers, right? That's what we're going for here. Obviously, we've got a lot of glitching on the top. The lighting is also not particularly even in the middle here. So we might even just do complete rows of lighting, to be honest, because that actually... Whoops, that one's wrong. It actually evens up the lighting a little bit better. We don't have any lighting on the walls, though, which is kind of annoying. I'm wondering if I want to make the ceiling a little bit higher as well, just to make it feel a little bit more grand. Whoops. Let's fix that one over there. So if we go up, that's not too bad. I guess that makes it feel a little bit... Because then you also have more ventilation up here. And we can do... we will have ventilation here, don't worry. I'm going to actually widen the room. So around all the servers is just 2 squares around each side. I'm going to have to move these side lights back in. So they're back on to there. There we go. This is going to be... I don't know. This is one of those crazy rooms that I sometimes build. Like some of the other ones that we've done. Well, we did like a recording studio. We did like a movie theater. We're now doing a server room, because why not? Now, the way I sort of rectified the top of this was actually just using tables. Because if you use these tables and make them the black one, like that, they actually fit inside of the fridges in the exact right spot and will sit on top. Just like that. Now, you can see exactly here is where the tedium starts to set in, because we have to move these up and do it on all of them. So, I'm going to do that, and I'll see you in a second. Okay, so I've got all the tables in, and as you can see, that actually really, really effectively blocks all of the sort of glitching of the fridge. And I also put some tables sort of in the middle, down the bottom there as well. There is a little bit of a shadow from the upper table, but that's something that you kind of rarely see. And we could even sort of fix that by getting one of these in the middle. If I go like about there, maybe. It's not quite in the middle, but it kind of works. I don't know if I like that. I think we'll leave it with those two tables. So that kind of sort of gets our server racks going. And I think actually, because I have done that, if I go into decorations, where are those computer things again? Because we had a bunch of them. I found them all before. Because there's a lot of get to work stuff, I'm pretty sure. They had like all these computers and little tanks and a little bit of fun stuff. Yeah, so these are actually, I use these as servers. Like just to fill up the server rack. So you go like this and you go like that. Like that. And if you're wondering how I'm moving these up a little bit quicker than I otherwise would. Whoops, I messed that one up. I actually just created a macro on my mouse. So it makes it super, super, super quick to do. So you can just fill them up. Whoops, I've gone. Yeah, that's the problem though when you go too high with it. I did make one to put it back down, but it didn't seem to be working. Anyway, that needs to go there. And then, no, what I was going to say is I'm pretty sure because we got tables there, we can actually just chuck stuff on top. I don't know what I'd want to put on top. But if we needed to put just like actually these can just sit on top as well. So you can just have like extra servers just sitting up there just waiting to be used. Can these go on top of tables? No, they can't, but we could just do this, of course. Got some little canisters and all this kind of cool stuff as well. I think there is definitely another, no, I don't want to use a stolen ATM. There's definitely another computer looking part also. Do these have a better color? I mean, that one's probably fine. We'll probably mix up the colors throughout it. So anyway, I'm going to go around and do some servers because even though I have the macro to make this quicker, it's still going to take a bit of time. I don't think I want to put them on top. I did do that in my other one, but I don't think that looks as good. Anyway, I'll be back. So I've now filled up all of the server racks. That was actually kind of fun because the way I did it, I'll show you here. Again, I just made another macro to do it. So I could fill up a server just like this with one button and just like, boop. Oh, that was cool. Anyway, so we got all the servers in. I did do some recoloring on these ones, which I think I want to do probably on all of them. But again, that's there's a lot of tedium involved in this build. I'm not going to lie. There's a lot of stuff that we just need to sort of mess around with. And I'm just kind of just clicking on these, selecting random colors and going with that. And then, oh, that's a fridge. I don't want to change the fridge. The fridge is good. Let's get a blue up there. This just adds a little bit of variety. I mean, it does. There's a sense of beauty in just like, you know, all the same stuff. That does kind of look nice, but I think just adding the few different colored ones are a little bit of fun too. And another thing I did in the actual build, and this was actually by accident, I didn't mean to do it, but just having one that's sort of slightly out, even just like, so it's like sort of being pulled out a little bit. Someone's working on it. It keeps sticking to the table behind it, by the way. So just like someone's pulled out the server and they're like working on it. That's kind of like what that is. But anyway, got to go through and color some of these. I don't want to do the same height one right next to it because that looks a little bit dodgy. Do one there. There we go. A little bit of that. You get the idea. It's kind of what I'm going for is just, you know, mixing it up. I've just selected green in all three of those. I was supposed to be just doing different colors to make it look a little bit different. That's not the right one. These I keep going to green. I need to make sure I don't keep going to it. That'll stay there. That'll go there. A little bit of yellow. There you go. It doesn't have to be a huge amount of them. Just a a smattering of different server colors. What are these things anyway? I don't even know. Omega organized tote. It's a tote. Sensitive research data is far too important. Anyway, well, we're using them as servers, so who cares? Looking good. Looking a bit colorful now. Look at this. Look at this. This is looking good. I don't know. I think that's good. I think I might even leave these ones as the same color. So this could be like one unit and then there's like a few different ones over there. Now with this, with the baby pram thing, I wanted to get some servers in here. So we get like, you can get like just one on the bottom so it covers up that stuff. And then you can get one like in that. So it's just like a cart that someone's been pushing around with a couple of servers in it. Now, I guess something else I should do is actually just make some gaps as well, because you wouldn't have, well, sometimes you have completely filled up stuff, but sometimes there's a few servers missing. You know, there's not every single space is filled, especially because if we have 2 in a cart over there, maybe not every single spot is filled in the area. So we'll take a few out just to make it look like there's a little bit more of something going on. Might just add a few more colors in here as well. It just makes it a little bit more interesting by doing that. And you know what? I will change these. I was going to leave them all the same. I do kind of like them all the same. But if I'm given the whole room colors, I feel like this should probably have some colors too. Like that. A little bit of that. A little bit of Mickey is all I need. There we go. That'll do. Just a little bit there. Maybe delete one in the middle there. Cool. All right. So we've got that coming around. Now we have all of these sort of tubes as well, which I think... Let me take it outside so we can see what color we're working with here. Can I make it more midday? Yeah, there you go. So if we look at it from this side, we can see the color a little bit better. So that's just a standard gray. Probably just go with a sort of grayish white one. Now, this isn't actually the height of a room. So, but that's actually kind of interesting because if we can get... I don't know if there is a horizontal pipe, but if we can get a horizontal pipe, we could get one running along the top of them, which I think would look pretty sweet. Now, if I put that in there, I don't think it comes through the sides. No, it doesn't. So we can actually get one of these inside every single rack and it doesn't poke out. And if we can find a pipe that we can run along the top, that'll look pretty cool. And then of course we can get the huge, there are like huge fans as well. Whoops. There's huge industrial sort of fans and vents as well that we can use. So we'll have a look at those as well. For now, let's get these cooling pipes in, is obviously what these are. Or I guess these could also be power. Maybe they carry the power cables and cooling and it does everything. It's a magic pipe. It does a little bit of everything. There you go. So that will go there. Because obviously we have a full height, not full height, a sort of medium height wall. So we got to fill up that vertical space. Now, so we used that pipe there. I don't know that there's... What could I use that's horizontal that could act like a pipe? Maybe. See, if there was just a pipe that did it, then that would be perfect. But I don't know that there is. I don't know that there... Just even like... Actually, there might be something we could use. I was thinking... Because, well, hang on. So, wall decorations, I think... I don't know if the fan is in here or it might be in the sort of outdoor wall decorations. There's this pipe here, which is also a very good one, but... That won't work well for running it across the top. There's a little wall pipe end as well, which is quite nice. But again, it's not really useful. We have some of these as well, which I think could be quite good. And then, of course, we have the huge fan, which is perfect. We definitely got to use these. These need to go at the end of sort of every sort of run. If we can get a pipe, like if we can get the pipe, if we can find something that's a pipe that runs along the top and then goes into this or something, that'd be cool. Although, I guess that doesn't really make sense if this is going to be a fan. Hang on. Let me look outside. I need to get the color. I just want just a gray. Yeah, just that. That'll be fine. So these will be at the end of each of these lines of servers. Like that. And then we'll have one over this side as well. Like that. And then let's see if we can find some form of pipe to go along the top there. Now, I was thinking we could, there are surfaces, not surfaces, what is it? Comfort. There's like the logs, but that doesn't look like a pipe though, does it? We just need, we could get, this could be like an air duct. Like it could be an air duct, that's what this could be. So this is possible. Whether these place together well, like if we can get, if I place one there, actually, you know what? That could work. If I don't find anything else better, that could work. If you build that together as a pipe, looks like they're little parts of ducting each. But it needs to be a little bit more grey. Probably that one would be best. Like, so you could do that as like duct work. I don't know if there's anything else I could use for it. I mean, there's probably is, but those seem to work pretty damn well. No, not surfaces. Let me go back to decorations again. Just clutter items. See if there's any... No, clutter is all just kind of small stuff. What about statues? There's some rock work. don't really want rocks. There's nothing... If you could flip things on their side, there'd probably be a few things we could use, but we cannot. We got a big thing of that, which we don't want. Miscellaneous. Let's just double check in here that there's no perfect pipe that we could use. The thing is, some of you probably are thinking, oh my god, there's like, you could use this as a pipe or that. I could use a treasure map. That actually kind of looks like a pipe too, but I don't, there's no color choices though, so it would have to be that color. I can't clone it. That actually kind of looks like a pipe though, which is interesting. That could work. Presuming a sim doesn't try to pick it up, that could work as a pipe. I don't know if I like the color though. That's quite funny. That works quite well as ductwork, those chairs. Obviously they don't touch quite, but for all intents and purposes, you're never going to be looking at it right at that angle anyway. So that would be okay. Now, I think we might just go with these, because I think it's probably going to be the easiest option here. If we go... oh, whoops. I used the wrong macro. That was the other macro. Yeah, that's one of the hazards. So we're going to go like this, raise it up. Now, is that in the right spot? That was a little too high. So I need to bring that down. Bring it down 3. That's a little too low. Or should we keep it there? Is that a good height? Maybe one more. Like that. And then obviously I'm going to probably speed this section up too, because I've got to raise them all up to the correct height. Okay, so we got all the duct work in now as well up above. The only problem is these pipes are actually, because they whoops, because hang on, what did I do? Wait, let me redo something. I got rid of that bit. Because these are not actually in the center, it's kind of making it a little bit awkward to do. Although, actually, if I put them on a diagonal, that might work a bit better. No, it does not. I thought that might have helped. Although, how come that one works? Hang on. What? I'm so confused. How come it works here? That works fine. And then it's fine there. And then, oh, there you go. Yeah, so if I do that, if I just put them on the diagonal. Okay, this is gonna be a task and a half as well. So I need to do this to all of them just to position them correctly so that they don't stick out of the sides. But that works better because they're still inside the fridge, and now they don't stick on the side of that. All right, I'm going to do this. Okay, there we go. So I spun all of those around so that they actually connect directly into that. There's no overspill. They connect into the ductwork nicely. I'm going to get rid of these now as well. Don't need those anymore. Cool. So the other thing I need to do... Well, there's a lot of stuff I need to do. But the light, we need to light up the top of the room as well, because you would need to see up above. Now, we can either do that. We can use these spotlights, actually. But I want to keep the hanging lights we have. But we're going to get some of these spotlights in as well, I think. So if we go there. It's really hard to see where you're placing things, by the way, in case you're wondering. Oh, we're starting to get a little bit laggy now with all these items. If I'm not trying to place the light, it's fine. But when I'm trying to place these spotlights, it gets laggy. These are going to go above those two spots there. And is that right? That. And that. Oh, you know what? I have not placed these in the same spot. I'm placing them according to the duct work. Oh, no, that's actually right. No, that's fine. So that will light up just the sort of higher area, and then you can definitely still see down the bottom. Easy does it. Now, there's some more wall decoration I definitely wanted to get in here. So if you go to decoration, wall decoration, there's a bunch of the other sort of vent-related stuff. We've got some little pipe ends as well. I wouldn't mind getting one of these on the end of the server lines here. So if we can get that, it needs to go... And because it's a wall piece, it's sort of placing anywhere. It doesn't snap, which is actually kind of annoying. But we should probably change the color, maybe to the black one, yes. If we put this... It doesn't quite fit with the width. But if we sort of shove it inside a little bit more, you can't actually see those bits. So that I think just having that huge pipe just come down like that, I think that works quite well. So let's do that on all of these as well. And then we have something that sort of, yeah, somewhat resembles, it's really hard to see what I'm doing as well. That's kind of the other hard bit with this. So it needs to go, yeah, there. So if we have that pipe on the edge, just push it in there. Because that sort of signifies the middle-ish. Push that into there. These are obviously not all going to be exactly the same, but they're going to be close enough that you won't really be able to tell. So we do that. So then you have those big pipes coming down the side. We have big ventilation fans there as well. We've got ductwork up top. I'm not going to do the pipes over this side, mainly just because I've already put that thing there, and it'll just be annoying to move now. These are kind of cool as well. Maybe we have... That actually works quite well there because that sort of goes directly into that. So maybe we can get that up here. Just a grey one as well. And it sort of fits in with the fan quite nicely as well, actually. So that was like part of the same unit. So it's sort of like you think like the liquid could go down there and get cooled from the fan or something. I don't know. Whatever the system they're using in here, it's awesome. So there you go. I'm highly, I'm 99% sure none of this room is accurate to an actual server room. But I don't care. It looks cool. So that's what we're doing. Security cameras. Yes, that is something you definitely need. So we'll get them like this. Right there. Looking down each aisle. Whoops. Like that. And one on the end. We'll get one down this end as well. There you go. So those can see down each aisle of the servers. Now, I think on this wall here, because we haven't done any of the exterior yet, and by exterior I just mean windows, because that's all we really need to do. I think we're going to have some nice, no, not huge windows, actually. We'll get the smaller ones. We'll get these. They're going to come up to there. So this would be like, you could imagine this like as a hallway in a facility. This is just one of many server rooms, so you could walk past it and see everything. And then... the entrance to it could be maybe like this. So what I'm thinking, hang on, where is that? Maybe is there a door that would be the same height as that? Nah, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't need to be the same height anyway. It'd be like that. So that would go into the facility. Let's get out some tiles for the floor. Just needs to be big, flat tiles. I know the exact ones that I'm looking for. These ones. Yes, it's just those big concrete tiles. Perfect for this room. And then on the walls, it's just going to be a plain color. Probably just like, just the white. Because, I mean, the features of this room are being a server room, not it having beautiful wallpaper. So, that's fine. So now what I'm thinking is the way you would use this room is, first of all, I'm pretty sure this is done, right? I think this is done. This is exactly how I want it to be. It's pretty cool. This is cool. Actually, you know what? No. We're not quite done. There's one thing I want to do. Let's, not one thing, there's a few things I want to do. I want to move that server thing now, actually. I'm going to put a table there, which is fine. It'll intersect the other one. Actually, you know what? Can I get rid of if I get rid of the one in the middle, just on these ones, because it'll still look exactly the same there. But what I'm trying to do, I don't know if you can I put oh, you can totally have a computer on the edge. Because I want a terminal for each, set of servers, so you'd be able to log into all these servers from here. So maybe we get this sort of badass looking computer that has, oh, I'm out of money. We've used a lot of money on this room, which is good because it's a server room. This badass terminal there. You know what? There's no table that just has a leg in the middle, is there? Because it'd be cool to just have that sticking out, like without having legs on it, because it doesn't really need legs. That's kind of cool, but that's a little too modern. It doesn't need to be modern. It just needs to be... Or maybe even this could be good. This comes in an appropriate color, although not really. That doesn't achieve what I want it to. I think we'll just go with these. It'll be fine. Hang on. You know what? I don't need to buy more tables. We'll just move these ones out a little bit. So that'll go there. I think that's as far as it needed to move. That'll go there. Yeah. Then we need to move this little trolley with servers on. I still want it because I kind of like that idea. We'll get one over here. Maybe just give it a bit of an angle because it'll be easy to just put these on it now. That can be slightly off as well. This one needs to be a little bit more servers in it. Because there we go. That's all right. So have a little trolley that you're pushing some servers around in. Cool. And then the idea was that, yeah, you'd have these terminals at the end of each rack of servers to log in. I don't know if I want to put chairs there. Because you wouldn't really have a chair that you just stand up and sort of log in, but obviously they can't do that in Sims. But I guess this isn't really supposed to be a usable room. It's just supposed to be a decorative room. And if I was going to put a chair there, I'd actually want to put in like one of these chairs, but I'd need to use a counter there instead, which would actually probably solve all my problems that I'm having. All right, let me get rid of these. Let's try something else. Let's go to plan B, which I just thought of in me head. It's going to go there, get rid of that. Would be to use a counter, which I think I might have actually done in the first version of this room. If we use these, yes. Maybe not particularly that one. I don't know if I'm fond of this one. Maybe this one, but in the black variety like that. I think I'm a little bit more happy with this one. I don't know where the computers sit on it, so we'll have a look at that. Let me put those in. Okay. And then let's see what it looks like with a computer on it, because that's important. So we're using these ones. I think we used the blue ones, didn't we? Yeah. That's all right. That's like perfect. And then we can use these sort of stools instead, which I think look a little bit better than like using like these or something. Just like that. So you have those stools to log in. And then you'd have little windows there so you can see into the server room. Looking pretty cool. Looking pretty cool. And then what you do is, well, I'm going to save this room. I might as well do it now. The lighthouse, more like the server room, but I don't do that. Anyway, yeah, shut up. Oh, okay, server farm. There you go. It's the name of the lot. Right, save the room. I'll save it now so you can get it off the gallery, of course. Server room and description, just a bunch of servers. It's pretty crazy. There we go. Hashtag servers. Hashtag farm. Maybe farm is probably not a good... The sim supply. There you go. It's obviously not a kitchen. It's got to be miscellaneous, right? Careers are miscellaneous. Is there a better angle? What else can we see? That's kind of good seeing it like that, I think. All right, let's go with that angle. Sharing to gallery. There you go. So you can download that. The link to this will be down below, of course. And now what I'll do is just show you how you could use it if you wanted to build like a server farm, like a whole thing. So if we go, actually, if I just go to my library, build mode, rooms, where is it? It's in here, isn't it? Yeah, here we go. This is a $338,000 room, which I actually really like that it costs that much, because that's more accurate than it would be otherwise. So what I always think is you would do, I also might need to go testing sheets on money. No. There we go. I'm aware you can't see my money. That's because I've got the unlock cheat on and free build, but anyway. Oh my god, there it goes. So you'd do it like this, all right? And then you'd have a wall there. So this would be like a service corridor or something. So you just make that like a service corridor. And then you could have even like little doors over here or something. Maybe like these. I'm just showing you how you could use it. This is how I would use it anyway to build a facility. Have like little service hatch doors in here. And this could even link around. Oh, yeah, it gets laggy when you're trying to play something, it gets laggy, but when you're not, it's fine. Yeah, so you'd have your little service corridor. So that would be that. And then you'd have the main corridor of the facility here. Like that. So just a little bit of this. Paint that up. There you go. Let's get those service doors. We'll get another one in. Ooh, jeez, there. And in there. So then what you do, you'd have them like that, right? So you could put a bunch of them next to each other, and then you could have them on the other side as well. I don't know if I have enough room on this particular lot to get another set of them on the other side, but let's see. So if I shove them there, waiting for that to process moving everything. There it goes. This is pretty quick, actually. And then let's see if we can get another one. No. Oh, actually, it totally can fit. But it would need, because of where we'll have to move where the door is. But we go one room there. Give it a second. And another room there. There we go. And then, oh, I didn't flip that room. Whoops. Hang on, I'm just going to get rid of that room, actually, because it's just going to... It's not going to go right now. I'm undoing it, but it's going really slow because there's so many items, which I don't blame the game for, but it's entirely my fault. I put a lot of items in this. There we go, like that. Give it a second. There it goes. Right, so then what you do is you just need to sort of adjust it a little bit. Let's cover that up. Because the door's over that side. Obviously, we need to move that, so we need to put a wall there. Open that up. Then we need a wall there and there. Up to there. There you go. I don't know why I'm doing this now, but I just want to see what it looks like myself because I think it's a pretty cool idea. That will go like that. Move the door over. Oh, over there. Move that one over to here. And also, I totally just realized that security camera's on the door, but whatever, that's fine. I just realized that. That'll go there. And then you have all the sort of rooms on that side as well, which is good. So we go little door, little door, like little mix, but little door. There we go. Oh, it's getting laggy. And then you're starting to see a server farm now. Can I fit another room in here? It looks like I can, but I don't know if it'll actually fit. Let's see. Oh my god, we can. So we can get one on this side. Give it a second. And then we can get another one on this side. Right there. There we go. So, yeah, this door needs to move down to there. Those are going to be... actually, you know what? No, let's move these doors up to there because it will be... Otherwise, it'll be outside. There you go. That'll be a wall. And that'll be part of this corridor. Where's me service doors? I need me service hatch doors. There you go. Oh my god. Their frame rate. Their frame rate is gone. It is dead. Okay, here we go. We have a server farm. Look at this. Now that's a server farm if I've ever seen one. And I haven't ever seen one in real life, so I wouldn't know. But if I had seen one, that's one. But I may as well finish this off while I'm here though, right? Let's, what's the wallpaper I'm looking for? There's a specific one I'm looking for. I don't know where it is. Tiles, maybe? I guess it's probably tiles. What is this one? No. Isn't that like a big square one? Oh, yeah, it is this one. Here we go. Just have that on the outside of the facility. There you go. Maybe just make it more white. There you go. Yes. Yes. Now give it like 20 minutes to let me go around and do this because it's taking a bit of time. This actually somehow fits like absolutely 110% perfectly on this lot. And that was an accident. That was an accident. Look at it. There's like one tile around the entire thing. How did I do that? All right, and then I guess we need to have a door to get into this place, though, right? It needs to be like a secure looking door. And I think I know the one. Yes. It's like a nice security door to get in. Maybe that one a little bit better. Maybe one on the other side as well. Oh, there we go. A little bit of lag. Now, if I could clone this entire thing and do it upstairs, I totally would, but I'm not gonna waste all of your time and mine doing that. But there you go. You can build your own server farm. And if we go into live mode, there it is. And she's just inside enjoying the server farm. This is cool. I like this. I like this build. Anyways, guys, of course, the download link, like I said, is down below. You saw me sharing it. You can search for it with hashtag server or find the sim supply on the gallery. And there you go. That is a room build of a server room. And then you can also, oh, I didn't paint that bit. You can also use it to make a server farm if you so wish. But thanks for watching, guys. I will see you next time and have an awesome day.